if you don't go anywhere.
Thank you so much, gentlemen. I'm here with EU from 100 Thieves. Give it up for EU.
Well played. Well played.
Now, you just said something very interesting to me. You said that my team did that, not me. Talk to me about that team performance. Cryo really just kind of popped off EU, but you played well as well. But like, talk to me about, I mean, you did, but talk to me about that team. How would the change from map 1 to map 2 to map 3?
Yeah, my team really like brought the energy today. I'm not gonna lie. They had
An RG mention?
comms. Everybody was playing really good. I'm definitely not proud of how I played today, but like my team definitely had me. Cryo as well with like the 30 kills on Icebox as well. Everybody's comms were good. I mean, I would say like we played really good as a team today. So. Yeah.
I want to get your perspective on something. I talked to Zix after the first map, and he told me what he told you guys, what he reinstilled in you guys. I want to hear from your perspective what Zix said to you after the map 1 loss.
I'm not gonna lie. I think the only thing that I remember him saying is for us to play like standard and like we shouldn't overthink things, because it did feel like on map 1
just play your game.
That we were doing was kind of like
Plastic.
overcook, I guess is like a good way to put it. When in reality we should just play simple because they were playing simple. So yeah, that's the only thing I remember.
Well, something I want to ask you about is kind of this
Thank you, mods.
confidence that we're going into. This is now your second stage.
If you're being a dickhead, you're gonna get banned.
Moving into 2G next week, who you'll be facing, and they looked pretty damn good against Loud last week. What are your thoughts moving forward? Are you more confident in yourselves? Do you feel like you still have a lot more to work on? Where is that confidence level right now?
I think this year's stage 1 feels a lot like last year's. It doesn't feel like we're just winning this game because like, you know, we're like good players or anything like that. It does feel like we're learning a lot match to match. I said it after we won the EG game. Like regardless of the score lines of these maps, as long as we continue to, you know, focus on what we've been focusing on, the results just help us. It just keeps motivating us to keep on going forward. But yeah, the confidence is definitely like going up and up and up with every match win that we're getting. So, you know, hoping it stays up against the 2G game.
Well, you actually bring up something because you talked to me before the game and you said that you learned a lot from your last match. What did you learn? I know it's obviously hard to know right after the match, but what are your kind of key takeaways right now from this game against Loud?
I think when we play teams like this that are like really talented mechanically, so like Loud has crazy players. Cowanzi's like one of the best initiators in the world. DG's in. I mean, all their players are insane. Luke Show played insane. Yes. We realize like even though we are individually talented, we kind of have to fall back on our micro fights and make sure that we're not giving people like freebies, I guess is like a good way to put it. We can't give them what they want because they want the duels. So that's kind of what we learned from like the EG game going into Loud, and honestly, like we learned it in this game as well.
Do you think you applied that as the maps went on, like Haven versus, you know, Icebox? We saw you were meeting them where they were at.
Why is Tarik not talking?
Bro,
it's an interview. I'm not gonna be rude and talk over them. Like that'd be really fucked up. Don't you think about it?
Map 3 specifically.
I think we still had the idea going into Haven. It's just Haven with the map details was. We kind of knew where they were hitting on Haven, for example, and we would stack 4 on the site, but then our microfights were bad because they have Teo Breach, and we tried turtling in the site, so like 4 stacking a site while turtling against Teo Breach isn't too good. But I would say like the process for it was still consistent throughout all 3 maps. You know, we want to understand where they're going because they play simple, find out where they're going, and then microfight them when they get there, or like try to refight for info and stuff like that. So it definitely was easier for us on the last 2 maps than it was on Haven because of their comp, but still the same.
I know Reddit and VLR are eating those answers up. Give it up one more time for EU, everyone. A well-deserved performance. Now we're going to head to the post show because it is Xander and Boostio.
Nah, I mean, I don't